We needed to understand our customers that are using support.microsoft.com.
We have just over 1 billion page views per month. That's a lot of people coming from a lot of different places. We don't know why they're here. And so I asked the question one day in a meeting. I said, well, who are these folks who are coming? And nobody had an answer.
We have a really small user research team of one, and this kind of research is pretty in-depth.
The goals of the project was to deeply understand our customers using the site. What are they intending to do? What are their pain points? What's working and what's not? We pitched our project to a group of all of the different students in the University of Washington Human-Centered Design program.
We had a really great kickoff meeting with the SMC team and thought that it was the kind of problem that we would like to tackle.
It was a chance to work in a real world corporate setting.
We just said, here are some top problems and what we need to understand about our customers, but they were completely on their own.
The students had us review their work every step of the way, from their initial goal statement to their process to their survey questions, and they were very eager for feedback.
My role was customer research. Patricia is so close with the content people, and that's where she needed to have the eyes and ears, listening to these customers, and then bringing that back to the writers who are actually creating these articles.
They also had the opportunity to get feedback directly from the design team on the designs that they were proposing and testing.
So they would give us little pieces of feedback that would help us to iterate on our design every week.
Maybe we start with the masters first.
I was really surprised about what the students knew and their ability to communicate to us our blind spots. So they would bring really fresh ideas, really disruptive ideas. They then defined these kind of mindsets and behavioral attributes of the people using our site the most.
The biggest aha moment for me was we have this concept of low confidence computer users, LCCs. And what I learned was that our understanding of that audience was incorrect.
Our site is too complicated. Our content is too complicated. Folks want and need things simple.
In our minds, they were more technologically savvy than they really are.
These are very low confidence users, and that is the majority of people that are coming to our site.
And we would never understand that unless we have these conversations.
We've been partnering with the Marvel team at Microsoft.
This is a rich resource, not just through the University of Washington, but other universities as well, who have students who are hungry to get out there and work and partner with industry to do real-world projects, make a difference.
When we bring new voices in and a fresh pair of eyes, then we can give them a better idea of what is happening currently or what new trends are or new practices. Our testing scenario was
I loved working with the students. They bring such a fresh perspective and energy, so it was terrific.
Yeah, it's been a tremendous partnership.
It's so fulfilling to me to be able to see something that came from an idea, from a project brief, turn into a whole prototype that people actually feel like they're going to use and are happy to use.
And that's just something you don't experience in classes.
And it was like a dream team to, bring this research forward for SMC and Microsoft.